everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. You know how everyone's always talking about finding those quality leads, the ones that are practically begging to buy from you?
Right.
Well, that's what we're digging into today. It's all about scorecard marketing. Have you heard about this?
Oh, yeah. Scorecard marketing is pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, it's like this secret weapon that helps you understand exactly what makes your audience tick. We're going to be taking a deep dive into the book Scorecard Marketing by Daniel Priestley.
Great book.
It's really fascinating.
Yeah.
So basically the whole idea is to tap into the psychology of why people buy and then, kind of use that knowledge to guide them towards realizing that, hey, maybe they need what you're offering.
Exactly. It's not about tricking people or anything like that.
Okay.
It's more about helping them connect the dots between their desires and the solutions you provide.
Yeah, like that gap between where we are and where we want to be. The book calls it psychological tension.
Oh, yeah. We've all felt that, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like,
Huh.
you're scrolling through Instagram and you see this amazing ad for like a tropical vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly you're like transported to this beach.
Totally.
You can feel the sand between your toes, the sun on your skin, and all your worries just melt away. That longing to escape, that psychological tension in action.
It is. And that's what smart marketers tap into.
So how do we as business owners actually do that? Like, how do we tap into that tension without being, pushy or salesy?
Well, instead of waiting for people to come to us with their problems, which, let's face it, they often don't.
Right.
We use scorecards to kind of awaken those dormant desires they may not even realize they have.
So it's like we're helping them figure out what they need before they even know they need it.
Exactly. It's like there's this example in the book about Kelly. She's a busy mom who used to love yoga.
Okay.
Life got in the way, kids work, all that.
Yeah.
But deep down, she still craves that sense of calm and well-being that yoga gave her.
Right. It's still in there somewhere.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So a scorecard could help her realize that, hey, maybe I need to make time for yoga again. Maybe that's the missing piece in my life.
I see. So it's about asking the right questions to kind of nudge those desires to the surface.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
And the book gives a great example using questions about sleep habits.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
It seems simple, but asking someone, do you wake up feeling refreshed, can actually reveal a lot about their overall well-being and potentially open their eyes to solutions they hadn't considered before.
That's so interesting. It's like those little things we tend to ignore or just accept as part of life.
Right. And a few well-crafted questions can really make people stop and think.
It's like holding up a mirror to their lives.
And that's where scorecards really shine.
Yeah.
They're like a personalized treasure map, guiding each person towards the solutions that are most relevant to them.
Okay, so we've sparked that awareness, but then how do we keep people engaged? Nurture those leads into loyal customers.
Content, my friend. Valuable content that speaks directly to their needs.
So like blog posts, articles, videos, that kind of thing.
All of that. Think about Google's research on 0 moments of truth.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
It basically says that today's consumers are constantly researching online. They consume like 11 pieces of content on average before making a purchase decision.
Wow, 11. That's a lot of content.
It is. So we need to make sure we're showing up in those crucial moments with the right information.
Okay, but it's not just about quantity, right?
I got it. It's about quality and personalization, too.
Yeah.
That's where the product for prospects concept comes in.
Product for prospects? What's that?
So the book uses this example of a financial planner who offers a free workshop. It's like a good starting point,
Yeah.
but it lacks that personalized touch.
And honestly, who has time for another generic workshop?
Right. That's where scorecards come in. They're different from those generic lead magnets.
Okay, how so?
Well, scorecards offer a truly personalized experience. You get valuable insights and customized recommendations based on your individual responses.
So it's like those interactive quizzes you see online, but with a much deeper purpose.
Exactly. They're engaging interactive, and they provide valuable data that helps us understand each lead's specific needs and tailor our follow-up accordingly.
I can see how that would be way more effective than just blasting out generic emails or hoping people stumble across our website.
It's about creating a personalized journey that feels tailor-made for their goals and challenges.
So it's all about personalization. Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture here. But what about the actual buying decision? What makes people finally pull out their wallets?
That's where the secret sauce comes in. Emotion, logic, and urgency.
Okay, I've definitely been swayed by a well-placed Facebook ad that made me feel like I need that new gadget or vacation.
We all have. The book uses this great example of an ad for romantic getaways.
Oh, okay.
It uses a captivating image of a couple to evoke that desire for connection and escape.
Ah, those dreamy vacation photos.
Then it hits you with the logic, 5-star accommodations, convenient flights, all the details that make it seem irresistible.
Right, makes it seem like a no-brainer.
And finally, it creates urgency with a limited time offer, pushing you to take action before it's too late.
So it's like hitting those emotional triggers, backing it up with solid reasons, and then creating that little nudge of don't miss out.
Precisely. And the beauty of scorecards is they naturally incorporate all three elements.
Oh, really? How so?
They tap into our emotions by addressing our desires and pain points. They provide logical insights through personalized results and recommendations. And they create urgency by highlighting the potential consequences of inaction.
I'm starting to see how this all ties together. It's like this brilliant combination of psychology and strategy.
It is. What's also fascinating is that scorecards leverage a fundamental human drive, our innate desire to measure, rank, and improve.
Oh, like we're all secretly competitive.
Think about it. Kids love getting gold stars for good behavior. CEOs track stock prices to gauge their company's success. We're constantly looking for ways to assess our progress and strive for better.
So scorecards tap into that desire by giving people a tangible way to measure where they stand and identify areas for improvement.
Exactly. It's like gamifying personal growth and making it fun and engaging.
Okay, I'm officially hooked on the concept, but let's get practical here. How do we actually build a scorecard that works? Like, where do we even start?
Well, the book breaks it down into 4 key steps. And the first one is the landing page. It's our first impression. So it needs to be crystal clear, credible, and create a connection with our ideal audience.
They have to be intrigued enough to click that take the scorecard button.
Absolutely. And the book highlights this great case study with Bunky Life. They help people build backyard offices.
Oh, cool.
Their landing page was so effective that they achieved a 97% conversion rate.
Wow, 97%. That's incredible.
Right. So a well-crafted landing page is crucial for getting people in the door.
Okay, so that's step 1. What happens next?
That's where the questionnaire comes in. That's where the magic really happens.
All right, I'm ready for the magic. Let's dive into that next. Okay, so the landing page is doing its job. People are clicking through. Now let's talk about this questionnaire. This is where we really get to the heart of what makes scorecards so powerful, right?
Absolutely. The questionnaire is like our secret weapon. It's where we gather all those insights that allow us to truly understand our audience and tailor our solutions to their specific needs.
So it's like we're having a one-on-one conversation with each person who lands on our page.
Exactly. We're getting to know them on a deeper level, uncovering their hidden desires and frustrations.
So how do we craft those killer questions that make people think and reveal those valuable insights? What's the secret?
Think of it like this. You're a detective trying to solve a mystery. You need to ask the right questions to piece together the clues and get to the truth.
Okay, I like that.
We're playing detective.
Exactly. And in this case, the mystery is what's preventing your audience from achieving their goals or fulfilling their desires.
Right. So we need to put on our detective hats and get to the bottom of what's holding them back.
Precisely. So what kind of questions should we be asking? Well, the book recommends starting with a checklist approach.
The checklist. Yeah. It's a simple but effective way to gauge where someone stands in relation to their goals. For example, if you're a fitness coach, you might ask, do you exercise at least 3 times a week? Or do you track your calorie intake?
Okay, those are pretty straightforward yes or no questions. I can see how that would give you a quick snapshot of their current habits.
Exactly. And from there, you can use more nuanced questions to delve deeper into their motivations and challenges.
So, like, what kind of questions?
Well, the book talks about this software called Score App. It gives you a lot of flexibility in how you design your questionnaire. You can use sliding scales to gauge intensity. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed do you feel on a typical workday?
Oh, that's a good one. Gets right to the emotional state.
Right. And you can also use checkboxes to gather information about their preferences, like which of these marketing channels are you currently using?
I see. So we're painting a more detailed picture of who they are and what they're struggling with.
Exactly. The possibilities are endless. And you can really get creative with how you structure your questions. It is. But here's a pro tip from the book. Avoid asking questions that require people to go and check something. Like, what was your average credit card spend last month? Or what's the exact square footage of your home?
Right. People probably wouldn't know that off the top of their heads.
Exactly. We want to keep the experience smooth and enjoyable. Stick to questions they can answer right away.
So we've got our landing page. We've crafted these amazing questions. What happens next?
Now it's time to deliver that wow moment on the results page.
The big reveal.
Exactly. This is where we get to play the role of the wise advisor, offering personalized insights and recommendations based on their scores.
So we're not just giving them a number, we're actually providing valuable feedback and guidance.
Precisely. We want to make them feel seen and understood, like we've peered into their soul and uncovered the secrets to their success.
No pressure.
Just a little. But that's where scoring tiers and dynamic content come in handy.
Okay, break those down for me.
So scoring tiers allow us to categorize their results into different levels, like beginner, intermediate, or advanced. And then dynamic content allows us to tailor the message accordingly.
So let's say someone takes the scorecard and they land in the high performer tier. They're already doing pretty well. What do we tell them?
We congratulate them, of course, but we also offer targeted recommendations that help them level up their game even further. Maybe we suggest a premium course, a coaching program, or even just a few tweaks to their existing strategy.
So there's always room for improvement, no matter where you fall on the spectrum.
Exactly. And because we've gathered all this valuable data through the scorecard, we can segment our audience and identify those Cinderella clients, the ones who are the absolute perfect fit for our products or services.
So we're not wasting time on leads who aren't a good fit.
Exactly. We're focusing our energy on the people who are most likely to become loyal customers.
Okay, I love it. So we've built this amazing scorecard. It's personalized, it's insightful, it's data-driven, but now we need to get people to actually take it. How do we promote it effectively and turn those leads into paying customers? What are the next steps?
That's where strategic promotion and seamless integration come in. We need to weave our scorecard into the fabric of our marketing strategy, make it accessible and enticing across all channels.
So we're talking websites, social media, email signatures, the works.
Exactly. The book suggests using banners, pop-ups, even weaving it into your content. Don't be afraid to get creative. Think about how you can make it irresistible for your ideal client to click that Take the Scorecard button.
Okay, so we're putting it out there front and center, making it hard to miss.
Exactly. You can even partner with other businesses in your industry to cross-promote and reach a wider audience.
Oh yeah, partnering. That's a great idea. Tap into a whole new pool of potential clients.
And once those leads start pouring in, it's crucial to follow up promptly and nurture those relationships. Remember, data is our secret weapon here.
So we're not just sending out generic follow-up emails. We're actually using the insights we've gathered to personalize our outreach.
Precisely. Imagine an appointment setter who can say, "Hey, I noticed you took our scorecard and scored really high in the leadership category. I'd love to chat with you about how we can help you leverage your strengths to achieve even greater results."
Wow, that's so much more compelling than a generic hoping to connect message.
Right. It's all about demonstrating that we've listened, we understand their unique situation, and we have solutions that are tailored to their specific needs. And that's what sets scorecard marketing apart. It's not just about collecting data, it's about using it to build genuine relationships and create win-win scenarios for both our business and our customers.
So it's like this perfect blend of data-driven marketing and genuine human connection.
Exactly. It's the best of both worlds.
I like it. So we've talked about the questionnaire, we've talked about promotion, we've talked about follow-up, but there's one more piece of the puzzle we need to explore: data.
Data. The lifeblood of modern marketing. Our source material delves into the increasing importance of data-driven marketing and draws some fascinating parallels between the evolution of presidential campaigns and the shift toward personalized marketing.
You know, it's interesting. From FDR's fireside chats on the radio to Obama's mastery of social media data has always played a role in how we connect with our audience.
Absolutely. But now, with the rise of artificial intelligence and sophisticated analytics, we're entering a whole new era of personalized marketing.
It's like a whole new world out there. So much potential, but it can also feel a little overwhelming. How do we make sense of it all?
That's a great question. And it's something that a lot of businesses are grappling with right now.
Yeah, it really is a brave new world out there. So much potential, but we definitely need to tread carefully and make sure we're using this power responsibly.
Absolutely. Transparency is key. We need to be upfront with our audience about what data we're collecting, how we're using it, and what control they have over their information. It's all about building trust and making sure people feel comfortable sharing their data with us.
The book touches on the idea that consumers are generally willing to share their data if it leads to a more personalized and valuable experience. It's like a give and take.
Exactly. It's a two-way street. We need to make sure we're providing a clear value exchange. People are more likely to trust us with their data if they see how it benefits them directly. Think about it. You're more likely to share your preferences with Netflix if it means getting better movie recommendations.
Yeah, that makes sense. Nobody wants to feel like their data is just being used to manipulate them or sell them something they don't need.
Right. Scorecard marketing, when done right, can actually empower consumers by giving them more control over their experiences. They get valuable insights, personalized recommendations, and a sense of ownership over their journey.
So it's about shifting the mindset from data as a weapon to data as a tool for empowerment.
Exactly. When we use data to understand our customers' needs, provide personalized solutions, and create a seamless and enjoyable experience, everyone wins.
Well, I think it's safe to say that this deep dive has opened my eyes to the incredible potential of scorecard marketing. It's like this secret weapon that combines psychology, technology, and data to create marketing magic.
It really is a game changer for any business that wants to connect with their ideal audience on a deeper level, build lasting relationships, and drive meaningful results. And as we move into this increasingly data-driven world, scorecard marketing is only going to become more valuable.
So if you're ready to unlock this power for yourself, I highly recommend grabbing a copy of Scorecard Marketing by Daniel Priestley. It's full of actionable strategies and inspiring examples.
And don't forget to check out Score app, the software that can help you bring your scorecard vision to life.
It's a great tool. It really simplifies the whole process.
Definitely. So as we wrap up here, I think the key takeaway is this. Data is a powerful tool, but it needs to be used responsibly and ethically. We need to be transparent with our audience, build trust, and always strive to create a win-win experience.
That's a great point to end on. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into scorecard marketing. It's a fascinating topic, and I hope you all learned something new today.
I did. I always learn something new when we do these deep dives.
Me too. It's been a pleasure chatting with you as always.
Likewise. And to our listeners out there, keep an eye out for our next deep dive. We've got some really exciting topics lined up.
Until then, keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible in your business.
And remember, data is your friend. Use it wisely.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
No.
We'll catch you next time.